Yo, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I got part two of how to make Roblox rivals and stuff. I saw you guys showed part one lots of love. You gave it lots of love. And I told y'all if y'all show that love, then I'm gonna return it and go ahead and do part two. That's what I've been working on and stuff. So here we have part two and stuff. Happy New Year's once again. Hope everybody had a great New Year's and everything. And yeah. Okay, so here's what we did and stuff. Disable the backpack and stuff, so that's invisible. So you're able to, of course, still equip the weapons and stuff. It's just invisible and everything since we have the UI and stuff for that. Like I said in the video, I forgot to do automatic weapons and stuff, so I just made that and everything. So now we have automatic weapons and stuff. Yeah. So I'll show you guys how to do automatic weapons. We now have a fully functioning round system and stuff. So the player joins, it'll wait for a second player to join. Once the second player is joined, then it'll say round starting in 3, 2, 1. It'll start. They'll be able to move and stuff because they won't be able to move upon joining and stuff or when the round is restarting and stuff. Once the round officially starts, they'll be able to move. Then it'll keep going and then it'll keep track of whenever a player kills another player so that they'll have wins. Then once they reach a certain amount of wins, it'll just teleport them back. Again, I will add on more stuff to the system and stuff like just be patient, guys, and stuff like we're just, I'm just setting up the framework for things. We'll make improvements and stuff. And as always, if you find bugs, let me know. Then we have the weapon gift system, which pretty much is just when the player joins the game, it'll automatically give them their weapons and stuff based on the information sent over and stuff like that, right? So yeah. And then shout out to the Cosmic Dev. He asked for a shout out in my last in the comments and stuff. So I was like, all right, bet, got you, bro. So shout out to him and stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead. Thank you for your support, and let's go ahead and get straight into the part two and stuff. Like you guys already know, show this some love, and I got you with part three. Okay, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, first things first. Most of the changes, great news, it's just script related. The only thing we have to do is not script related is um just change the guns. Okay, so as y'all know, we had them. Oh, I forgot to put them back here. Actually, let me just double check. Okay, we're good. So, okay, we're good. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have our default guns inside starter pack. You don't need to do that anymore. Move them over to server storage and stuff, right? Because we're going to give them based on whatever the player currently, like whatever information was sent over, whatever they currently had equipped. So, of course, we're going to store all of them in a folder because it would be too much to just put all of it inside a server storage. So, insert a folder into server storage, rename said folder weapons. Then you're just gonna, grab them, drop them into weapons folder, and bam, just like that, we're done. Let's go ahead and open up the scripts. Just some reminders, even though I already went through this in the first video and stuff. We're doing the round system, so this requires you to have two spawns and stuff. You can just duplicate the if you didn't do the two spawns, just select it, duplicate it, and then just rename one player one spawn, rename the other one player two spawn, right? And then obviously you would just, I mean, you guys obviously have a map. I'm not gonna make a whole map, but yeah. So like obviously there would be like walls in between us and stuff, so I wouldn't be able to just shoot the other player like right off the bat. But yeah. So you just have the spawns and just space them out, and yeah. Um, we have that, and of course, we have the round text label and stuff. We're going to update this so that players know when the round is starting and everything. We have sound effects down here. Again, got these from the toolbox that will signify or like rounds starting and whatever and stuff. And just a reminder, guys, I am just a scripter, so that's why the gun models look so basic. It is up to you guys to figure out the whole models, getting nice models, whether you make it, buy it, get it from the toolbox. That's for you guys to figure out. I just wanted to put that reminder out there and stuff. I'm just a scripter. But anyway, okay. So now we can move on to the local core script. Um, why why does it have all of this? If what gun? Wait, what? Why does it have all of this? I think I forgot to. Did I forget to delete these? I literally forgot. Oh, I forgot to delete the breakpoints. Okay, well, just ignore the breakpoints. I'm just gonna remove them and stuff. I don't know why they're still here. Yeah, I guess I just forgot to delete them. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, moving on. So we're going to go all the way up here to the top of the script, right? And then we are going to add on to this for IV and pairs loop. We are going to go above it, create two new variables and stuff, right? We are going to one say create a variable that's going to be primary weapon name so that we can send the information over to the server side so then the player can equip whatever guns and everything, right? So of course by default be equal to narrow, then just duplicate this, select it, Control C, Control V, right? And then of course this will just be okay. This will just be okay. You know, I don't care anymore. Secondary weapon name, right? Then you're just gonna come down here, and then you're just gonna say primary weapon name is equal to V. Come down here, secondary weapon name is equal to V. So this is that it updates the text label as well as updates the value of the variables, and then we're going to fire their mode event to the server side. So we're gonna say core event fire server in quotation marks. We're going to put weapon info so that it can give the players their weapons, then comma, send over the primary weapon name and then the secondary weapon name. Also make sure you send it in that order. Well, actually no, the order doesn't matter, but still just do it, you know, just cause. Okay, and then we're gonna scroll down a little, not too far, I think like yeah, it was down here and stuff, right? So it was in the gun that activated function. We're going to expand upon this, right? So what we are going to do is trying to think because I was supposed to do something. If gun currently firing while currently firing do yeah, okay, I remember now. So what we're gonna do is we're going to actually add something new to the weapons. Did I delete it? Did I delete it or did I keep it? Okay, yeah, okay, I kept it. So yeah, so I added something new in. I don't think I added it here. Did I add it? Fire. I did add it. Okay. So inside of the weapons, you're going to add a new string value. So you guys know the drill. Plus icon, string value, boom. You're going to name this firing mode, right? This is, you know, I think this is pretty straightforward and stuff. If your gun is automatic, like an assault rifle and stuff, well, you know, most assault rifles and stuff, if it's automatic or if it's like a pistol or something where it is semi-automatic and stuff, right? So obviously if it's automatic, that means the player can just hold down the left mouse button and then they can just shoot rapidly. Or if it's semi-automatic, they have to click each time and stuff. So just make sure you enter that value and set the firing mode and stuff to whatever you want it to be, right? So, once we've done that, we are going to check something. We're gonna do this, right? We're gonna do this actually. We're gonna say if gun dot what's it called, firing mode, yeah, firing mode dot value is equal to automatic, right? Enter, right? So if it's an automatic, what we're going to do is we're going to set this up. We're going to say create a variable called currently firing. It will set this to true by default, and then we'll set up a UIS input function. So input ended this time, connect function in parentheses, put input, comma process. So we're pretty much just waiting for the player and then press enter. Then we're just waiting for the player to just release the left mouse button. So we'll say if input.user input type is equal to enum.user input type dot mouse button one and not processed. Enter, then currently firing is equal to false and stuff. So we'll make it so that they stop firing and stuff, right? And then obviously the cooldowns are still in place for the, you know, firing rate and stuff that's handled on the server side. Then you'll say while firing rate, enter, right? Then you would just copy and paste this. Control C, Control V, you copy and paste that. And then we would throw a task that wait in here, gun dot fire rate dot value, right? We would throw that task that wait in there and stuff to delay it. Again, guys, don't worry, it doesn't matter on the server side. It's also, remember, it's also checked and stuff. So, you know, like exploiters couldn't make the gun fire more than like fire like rapidly or more than it's supposed to at once, I should say. So yeah. So then for the if statement you would go here, right? Go after that, you would throw an else, enter, and then you would just put this here. So control C and control V. Because I mean it's automatic because I think there's really the only two options that you really need in a game is like automatic or semi-automatic. Because like even if it's like one shot, then you just reload the gun. So yeah. So automatic, else if not, then you'll just you know, you'll just fire the gun regularly like this stuff. And then I think, yeah, I believe that that should be good and stuff. I've got that firing mode just to double check. Yep, firing mode, and then it's automatic. Yep, okay, sounds good. So just like that, we are done with that part. Then we will scroll all the way down, and then we will set up. Oh, there was another breakpoint. Then why isn't it? Okay, well it must be gone. Okay, what's going on? Because now it's doing this. It's doing that weird glitch again. Okay, hold on. Let me close this. Open it back up. All right. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna say core event. We're gonna type a lot actually. Core event that on client events connect function in parentheses put event type comma arg1 short for argument number one information we sent over from the server side to the client. Enter. But if event type is equal to round, this is pretty much the rounds, or sorry, not round, joined first. That's what we're doing. So joined, enter. So this is just simply to disable the player's backpack. So game, get service, starter GUI, set core GUI enabled, enum dot core okay, core GUI type dot backpack comma false. So just disabling the backpack. Then you're gonna throw an else if event type is equal to round, and then this is when the round starts and restarts and stuff. So you're simply gonna say core GUI dot round text label dot text is equal to quotation marks round starts in three dot 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 and stuff, right? And then you're gonna throw and then you're gonna put your sound effects. So beeping sound if you have that. You don't have to have that if you don't want to. Then I'm gonna throw a task.wait one. So I'm gonna wait 1 second. By the way, you need to make sure this is synced up with the server side and stuff. And I'll explain what that means when we get to the server script and stuff. So then you can really just you can copy and paste this. Control C, Control V, Control V, and Control V. Okay. And then just change this to 2, 1, and uh you could do like I don't know begin or something. You do like, begin. It's really up to you guys, honestly. And then of course, this time you'd have the start sound, and then after waiting a second and stuff, you would just set the round text label text to just nothing. And then yeah, we're done with that. Then for the last event, we're gonna do enter, then else if event type is equal to winner. So this is when a player has won the round. So enter. Then you're just gonna say winner is equal to arg1. So this would be the winner's username. Then you would just say core GUI dot round text label dot text is equal to winner dot quotation marks has won, you know, has won the round or whatever you want to put. And then just like that, we are done with the local script. We can then move on to the server script. Okay. Again, I really don't understand why the breakpoints are here. I don't know why they returned. I don't know how to put it. I don't know why they're here. I'm just going to clear all of these out so as to not confuse y'all. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just reopen the scripts. And for some reason it still is, I don't know why it's saying that. It's perfectly okay. That aside, okay. So we need to add some variables first. Let's get the teleport service. So local TPS is equal to game, get service, teleport service, right? Then we're going to go after the core event and we're going to create a variable for the weapons folder. So weapons folder so that we can give the players their weapons. So it's equal to game dot server storage, wait for child, not bullet, weapons. Then create a variable for match started. So match started is of course equal to false by default. We'll set this to true once the match has officially begun, right? And then we're going to create a function that we're going to call. This function will be called round restart and stuff. So it's once the match has officially begun. So enter. Then you're going to use a for v in pairs loop for I comma v in pairs. You're going to say game.players get children, enter. You're going to create a variable for the characters. So character is equal to v.character, right? Then you're going to make it so that they can't walk. So character.humanoid.walk speed is set to 0. Character.humanoid.jump power is set to 0. And then you're going to set their spawn, so pivot to. Then you're going to say v dot respawn location dot cframe. We will get into this and stuff. If you guys are a little confused, let me just show you what that means. So, right, and so your player, right, your player instance, you have a property called what is it called? Where is it? I think it's in the middle, I think. Yeah, right here. Respawn location. This respawn location property can be set to spawn location. So we are going to set that to a spawn so that whenever you respawn at that spawn. So yeah. I just wanted to explain that in case anybody was confused. So yeah, we're setting that. So we're going to set the player's C-frame so that they're back at their spawn. Then we are going to fire the remote event, core event, fire all clients. Make sure you do fire all clients. Then quotation marks, round, so that they know that the round's about to start. Tasks that wait 3 seconds. This is what I was talking about. It needs to be synced up. Notice how we have a 3 second delay, right? 1 second, 2 second, 3 seconds, then the round begins, right? And stuff. So it's important that it syncs up. If, for example, if it takes 5 seconds for the round to start, then obviously this should say five, and then these should reflect as so, right? I just wanted to let people know in case you're noticing inconsistencies with like the round UI and the round UI and like the player being able to move and everything. Then we'll just make it so that they can move. So then at that point we will just simply say character dot humanoid dot walk speed is equal to whatever your default is in your game. So 16 for me, character dot humanoid dot jump power is equal to 51, right? Then we will go down here and we're going to go into this function right here, enter. We're going to fire their mode events, so core events, fire client singular, player, comma, joined. So the joined event so they can disable the backpack and stuff, right? Then we're going to create a wins value to keep track of how many wins the player has, how many rounds the player's pretty much currently won. So we'll say wins is equal to instance.new. Of course, it'll be a number value, right? Enter wins.name is equal to wins dot value by default should be set to 0, and then wins dot parent is to the player, so we keep track of how many wins each player has individually. Then we're going to go into the hitbox function. You're going to skip past all of this. We're going to make it so that the character can't walk. Because keep in mind, this is what's going to run like this is going to be like the match starting function and stuff, or when the player is waiting for another player. So we're going to make it so that whoever joins can't walk. So walk speed is equal to 0. Character dot humanoid dot jump power is equal to 0. All right. And then we're going to set up the died function. We're going to say character dot humanoid dot died connect function close parentheses enter, right? We're going to get the winner and stuff. It's very easy. Well, this will only actually work. This will only work for 1v1 and stuff. Obviously, like for 2v2s and 2v3s, we'll have to work at a different system. But yeah, so literally all you're gonna do is just you. Okay, if there's only two players and if someone just died, then obviously it's not the player who just died who won, so it'd be the other player. So you would just simply just say create a variable called winner, right? Keep in mind this isn't the winner's name, this is just the winner's instance. So we're gonna say game.players find first child, not character dot name. That simple and stuff. It's obviously it's the other player. Then you're gonna say winner dot wins dot value plus equal 1, right? Give them a win. Fire their mode event, core event. Fire all clients once again. Quotation marks. Winner. Send over the winner's name. Then you're gonna use an if statement, right? You're gonna say if winner dot wins dot value is equal to, and then here you're going to put whatever like the winning amount is in I'm about to say Arsenal. In Rivals, you have to it's first to 4, I think, or is it 5? Wait. No, it's first to 5. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, it's first one to 5 and stuff. Yeah, I remember because 4 it tells you. Yeah, okay. So you would put whatever that is. It's up to y'all stuff. So I'm just put 5. So enter. Then after that we're gonna say TPS teleport. I think I did async. Yeah, async, and then right, and then you're going to get your place ID. Remember, just same way we did it last time. View, open up the asset manager, not your 1v1 place. Get your lobby, right? So for me, that's called Studio. Right click, copy ID to clipboard, Control V, just copy and paste it, comma. Then you're just gonna send all the players back. Game.players, get players. Right. Now I do want to clarify something. I know that obviously, with them winning and stuff, obviously, usually it like displays like, oh, so and so won, and then they're supposed to get like wins and stuff, win streaks and stuff. Be patient, guys. I will cover that stuff in the future and stuff, but still remind me about that stuff. I'm just letting you know, just be patient. We'll do more with stuff. I just want to, take it slow, just set up the framework for stuff, and then we can make improvements later down the line. Um, so that aside, you're gonna throw an else and stuff. So let's say if their wins are under 5 and stuff, then you're going to do task.wait. You're going to use task.wait game.players. This was the property I was talking to you guys about. Game.players.respawn time. Or sorry, this is actually a different property. The respawn time. Okay, so you head on over. You can see this property without starting the game. So go to players, respawn time. You guys can adjust this to whatever time you want. So for me, it's 3 seconds and stuff. But you don't have really have. You can adjust this as you need to be, whatever you want it to be. But the script, you're good because it's going to take whatever value is set and stuff. So it's going to wait. It's going to wait for the player to respawn before it starts like this function and stuff before it starts the whole restarting the round and everything. So it's gonna wait. Then once it's done, you'll call the round restart function, right? Then you'll skip the two ends. Then we'll create a variable called player counts. So we'll get the current amount of players in the server. So this is how we'll start the match, right? We'll say player counts is equal to number. So pretty much # game dot players get children, right? And so pretty much is the number of players currently in the game. Then you'll say if match started, enter, return and stuff. Pretty much if the match has started, if the value is equal to true, then return. It'll just stop all of this, right? And if it hasn't, then the match is officially started. So match started is equal to true, and then we'll set all this up. So we'll say if player counts is equal to 1, enter, right? Then it means, the first player has joined. Then we'll set player.respawn location. We'll set the respawn location to player 1 spawn, right? And then of course we will move them accordingly. So pivot to workspace.player1 spawn.cframe, right? Then we will fire the the oh I remember this. Okay. All right, so I really don't want to confuse people here. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So yeah, so here's what we'll do. We're gonna say else if player count, right, is equal to 2, because then once the second player arrives, then they can begin. So enter, right? Then you can just really copy and paste this, Control C, Control V, then just change this to player 2 spawn and player 2 spawn, right? Then after this, you're going to fire the one event core event, fire all clients, round is about to start. Then of course your delay time, task.wait 3 seconds, and then you'll make it so that they can all walk again. So you'll just say for I comma V in pairs. Workspace, get children, enter if v find first child, humanoid, enter. Just say v dot humanoid dot walk speed is equal to 16, whatever your defaults are. Humanoid dot jump power is equal to 51, right? And then yeah. Okay, so I do want to clarify something. I do want to clarify something with this, right? So with the round system. So here's how you guys want to leave it like this. You guys want to leave it like this. Okay, do not do what I'm about to do unless you're testing. This is how it's supposed to look. I am going to move this part, right? I'm going to copy this, Control C, right? And then I'm going to move this over here and stuff, Control V. The reason I'm doing this is for testing, right? Because obviously I need a second player and stuff. But since I'm just by myself, I need it to just trigger once it reaches just one player and stuff. Obviously in a normal game, you would need it to reach 2 players. So I only put the code here if you're testing, and make sure to put it back and stuff so that the round isn't starting when there's only one player in the game. And then let me just double check. Okay, we're good, right? So that aside, yeah. So we're gonna move down. One last thing left to do and stuff. One more event. So go right here to the reload event. Click the little arrow. Enter. You're gonna say else if event type is equal to quotation marks weapon info. This is just assigning the player's weapons. Enter. Create 2 variables first. Why is there a breakpoint? Okay, just all right. It's just there, I guess. Let's try closing and reopening the script. Okay, finally it's gone. All right. Let's create 2 variables first. We have primary weapon name is equal to arg1. Then we have secondary weapon name is equal to arg2, right? Then we're going to use the for iv in pairs loop. So for iv in pairs, remember our weapons folder that we created. We're going to say weapons folder, get children, enter, right? You're going to say if v.name is equal to primary weapon name, enter, then primary weapon is equal to v. Make sure you clone it and stuff, right? Make sure you clone it. Then you're gonna say primary weapon, make sure you don't do name primary weapon dot parent is equal to player dot backpack, right? So they can equip it. Then else if v dot name is equal to is equal to secondary weapon name, enter, and then just you can really copy and paste this. Control C, Control V, right? Bam, and then this is of course is just your secondary weapon. So Control C, Control V, bam. And then just like that, we are done. Let's go ahead and test to make sure everything works. We're gonna go ahead and publish and stuff. Y'all give me 1 second to open up my place and stuff. As always, if you guys want access to this script, and models, the Roblox Rival stuff, or any of my other scripts and models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description. Highly recommend that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and click play. We're going to teleport over, and then we should hear some beeping sounds. Okay. Yep, there we go. Round starts in 3, 2, 1. I can't move right now. Bam. Okay. I can move and everything if I reset my character. Wait for the respawn time. It takes 3 seconds. Bam. Okay, I'm back. And I cannot move, but the round has not restarted. There is clearly a problem. Attempting snow, line 54. Okay, we have a problem. Line 50. Is it? I might not be able to read. Is it 54 or 51? Game dot players. Winner dot wins. Game dot players final. Never mind, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah. So everything works and stuff. So the reason why you're gonna experience the error if you just tested it like me, the reason you experience the error is because there's only one. Like it's logically not making any sense because there's supposed to be 2 players and stuff. We're just forcing the system to like work because I put this code where when it should be over here and stuff because there's no other player. That's why it's saying like there is no winner and stuff. There's no winner because I just reset. There's no other player that killed me or anything like that. So yeah, so everything should work now. If you test one other person, you experience bugs or any issues, leave a comment or DM me and stuff, ping me, whatever. And I'll adjust that and stuff. And that goes for anything. But yeah, so we would just come back over here and then we would just move this stuff. Control C, move this under player counts too. So Control V. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, then just publish. Make sure you save everything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of how to make Roblox rivals and stuff. Thank you all again for all the love and support you guys showed on part 1. I will definitely drop part 3 and stuff if you guys keep showing the series love and everything. Like I said, let me know if you guys found any bugs and stuff. Definitely leave suggestions for anything you want to see recreated in the game and everything. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next part. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are having a great New Year's.